Hey guys, Willpower64 here, bringing you back to another part of Banjo-Tooie. In the last part, we explored a small bit of Cloud Cuckoo Land, and you're probably wondering, what am I doing here in Hailfire Peaks? Well, as you might remember in the last part, we sort of made a giant ice cube fall into the water. I just want to get this Jiggy out of the way, and trust me, there is a reason why behind I want to do this. If you're playing Banjo-Tooie for the first time, what I recommend is getting... Also, I kind of like getting my last Jiggy in Cloud Cuckoo Land for several reasons. And also, there's a special thing that happens once you collect all the Jiggies, and I don't want it to be skipped by the cutscene we're about to see. So, enjoy! There it goes. All the water is now leaving. Jolly Roger's Lagoon, and now the water is no longer freezing cold. At last, we can go for a swim. Here, take this piece of gold that we stole off this smelly bony lady in a big pointy hat. And there we go, 80 Jiggies. Not that many left. So, a special message appears, and I'm always worried that the message would skip. You would skip this. Hey Banjo, you're not leaving this world without me. Also, am I the only one who thinks this looks like the top of a cheese pizza? You know, like the cheese and all that stuff? That's just me. It looks like that to me. But anyways, we got everything we needed here. And also, just the feeling of getting the last Jiggy in the last world kind of makes it feel better. That's just me, though. Anyways, let's get Kazooie. I'll meet you all back in Cloud Cuckoo Land. Alright, here we are, back in Cloud Cuckoo Land. Now, what we need to do, we need to go find Mumbo. And as if you remember in the last part, we actually did find Mumbo. And also, there's only one warp pad in this whole world. This giant world, there's only one warp pad, which actually kind of makes sense because, well, you can pretty much fly everywhere. So, that's kind of why there's only one warp pad here. Anyways, we want to go over this way. Ow! I keep landing on these guys. They keep showing up like right below me, just like surprise. Anyways, here we are. Here's Mumbo's place. A nice big red skull he's got here, right? Pretty cool. All right, inside we go. And in here, yeah, a Minjo's in here. Not cool. Mumbo, where'd you get a Minjo? Anyways, all the way up here. Also, I think behind his chair is where you get an energy bar, which is pretty cool. And also, this will be the last time we see Mumbo, so... Welcome again, Bear and Bird. We've got a global. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if want help. Want Mumbo's help? Yes, we do. Sure, we need all the help we can get. Throw it in Mumbo's bag. Seeing as this is also going to be the last time we're going to be seeing Mumbo and all this, might as well kind of make this kind of special. Alright. As Mumbo, I guess we can take out that Minjo as well while we're at it. Where we want to go, we're actually pretty close to where we actually need to go as Mumbo. I highly recommend you use this. Well, not use this, but Mumbo's going to be very helpful once you put down the 2 seeds in the respective spots I mentioned in the I showed in the last part, actually. I didn't mention, I showed it. So we'll take these guys out. These guys just get in my way. And also, I haven't mentioned this back in the last part, but this area, this whole cave area, is where the Jiggy picture was, which is pretty cool. Take out this guy. Ow! Jerk. Come here, come here, come here. You're not getting away from me. There we go. Alright, as Mumbo, we want to go over here, and oh boy, let's see if I fall, because there's a certain enemy in a really, really, really annoying spot. And it ain't this enemy. No. There's also some notes here, which is really helpful. That's really good. Always could use some notes. No. This jerkful enemy placement is right here on this little platform area. You go all the way over here. You see that guy? This guy You're taunting me, aren't you? You're waiting for me to move. Oh, you're a jerk, aren't you? Okay, he's moving, he's moving. All right, let's get out. Go, go, go. Okay, we made it. All right, here we go. The last time we see this. Hope this works. Rain dance. Alrighty. And one more time, the mumbo pad disappears. Off we go. Oh, you didn't get me, sucker. You didn't get me this time. So yeah, this is gonna be the last time. The last time we're gonna use. Oh, sorry about that. That was the last time we used Mumbo. Man, adventure's really come and gone. All right. How close am I to Mumbo's place? I think it's just down here. Oh, here we go. I just jump into the pool and there we go. Now we're good. Hey. All right. So now those beanstalks those seeds I put down have turned into beanstalks, and also we created a rainbow to appear, which kind of fitting that this is an area we're above the clouds and we happen to have a rainfall, and of course we would have some clouds show up. So what do we do now? Simple. It's time for our characters, as I mentioned in the last part, it's time for our characters to split up and take care of some of these challenges around this area. Kazooie will be the first one, as Kazooie is kind of needed. So, what are we gonna do with Kazooie? Well, there's a few things we can do. We're actually going to go look for the thingamabobs, oh, I'm losing my train of thought here. The safe combinations, that's what I'm meant to say. The safe combinations we're gonna go look for. Kazooie's gonna help us with that. So, here we go. Split up, and Kazooie, you're going first. So, over here. This actually leads us pretty close to where the entrance was. We never actually got this before, but there we go. So starting things off, the combinations. We want to go over here. We're going to avoid that flying guy for now. The first combination is right here. What you want to do, get a Clockwork Kazooie egg. Shoot it in this little cave area. And we got ourselves a number 1. Now, just so you know, I'm not going to go in the order as it's supposed to go. So we got the 1. So first one is a 1. I'm not going to go in the correct order. I'm going to go in the order that kind of helps me out. So, what we want to do now, we want to take to the sky by going on this fly pad. And we want to go this way. Towards the giant trash can. Only as Kazooie can you actually enter the giant trash can, because there's a switch with Kazooie's face on it. Alright, hit that. Also, can I just point out something? I don't know if you can really see it too well. I'll point it out after. If you go through here, I just hope I remember about pointing it out, because if I don't, I'm going to look like an idiot. Inside the trash can. Hey, bud. A visitor. Juffo doesn't get many visitors in his trash can. I'm not surprised. It stinks. I prefer to think of it as an acquired aroma. Perhaps you can help me. I'm facing evacuation from my trash can by the health and hygiene department, unless I clean the place up. Shall I tell you about the problem? Well, I think you kind of just did, but I think there's more to the problem than you just told us, so sure. It's these filthy germs that live in here. I've been told to get rid of 50 points worth. Killing red germs score 1 point. Green ones are worth 2. And these nasty blue germs get you 3 points. Will you give it a try? Sure. Let's do this. You've got 60 seconds to kill 50 points worth of germs. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! So the best thing to do is just kind of spin around and just, use your twirl attack to take these guys out. Now, unless there's an easier method to this mini game, this is what I normally do. Just go around, take out as many germs as you can. Zoom out, by the way. Zooming out, that lets you see a lot more. Ah, come on. Well, I see. Did I get that blue one? Yes, I did. Okay. We're at 23, 26. Oh, hi. Another blue one over here. Take these guys out. There's a green one. See, blue one up here, right beside the trash can. Like, that's a troll. Oh, come on. That's a troll. Okay, this minigame, I'm actually not gonna lie. This minigame, I'm not actually the biggest fan of. Again, unless there is an easier way of playing this minigame, I don't see it. I think it was 50 points worth of germs, so hopefully that's the case. Okay, 52. Was that enough? Yes, it was. Cool. Great. You killed 53 points worth. I get to keep my lovely trash can. And you get to keep this. And there we go. We get ourselves a Jiggy. Nice. Fancy trying for a new best score? No, thank you. See you later. Tell all your friends they're welcome to visit. Well, we're not done with this area just yet. If you come over here... Where do we need to go? Okay, right here. You see this can here? You got a Minjo in here. So you want to watch out about that. What we want to do, however... Come over here. I want to backflip onto this milk carton here. And from the top of this milk carton, backflip again. Glide. And we find ourselves another Jinjo. The blue Jinjo family is complete. They'd like you to have this. Also, missing Tootie, last seen in Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, Tootie's not seen in this game, which is kind of interesting. So not only do we get a Jiggy here, we also got ourselves a Jinjo. And we finished another Jinjo family, which is really cool. That makes me wonder something real quick. How many Jinjo families are left to finish? Green and purple. There's only 2 left. Who will it be? I really don't want the purple one to win, because the purple one always wins. Anyways, come over here and get yourself some feathers. You might notice this hole here. Shoot a Clockwork Kazooie egg in, and I think you have an idea of what's going to happen. We found ourselves a 4. Let's see here. Where does that put us on the thing? 4. Okay, so that's the last one. That would have been the last one for us to find. Interesting. So 1 blank blank 4. All right. So the thing I wanted to show off was actually, I don't know if I can see it. Okay, no, I can't. I'm gonna take the sky. There's a fly pad over here. Here it is. We're gonna hit the sky, and I just want to show this off real quick. Down below is the island of Hags. You see how Hailfire Peak's icy side is right here, separated from everywhere else? How is it that there's a connection between that area, between Hailfire Peak's there, and this section right here where my radical is? That's Pterodactyl Land right there. How is there a tunnel between the two? I don't get it. Anyways, what we want to do is we want to fly over here to where this little egg is. We are going to need to break these open. Just by doing that. That's the easiest way to break these open. Okay, good. We didn't fall. I was worried we were going to fall off and die or something. But we didn't, so that's good. And we're going to glide. Use our glide ability. Using Kazooie to glide here is actually going to be very helpful. Anyways, take to the skies one more time. And we want to go over to where the wedge cheese is. Right here. Because down here is another egg for us to hatch. And trust me, these are going to be needed for Banjo. For Banjo's section, we're going to need that. And there we go. Cool. All right. Where do I want to go? Let's go... I guess we can go back inside. Going inside, we'll come down over here. And we'll go through this little doorway here. Because there's a fly pad over here. And here we go. Hey, look, it's Mumbo's skull. Looks like Mumbo's done some paint jobs. Now blue. That's kind of cool. I like the color blue. That kind of works for me. All right, now we want to take to the sky. For over here, this little red little pillar section thing here, right here. Might as well hit the ground here. There we go. Restock on some red feathers while we're at it. Okay, this part here. You got to be careful here. For over here, we get some notes, but don't walk too far out. We can also restock on some stuff. So let's get a grenade egg. Good, we got him. Yeah, it's a long way down if you fall. So we're gonna take it nice and easy. Not only do we get the triple clefs here, now I'm not gonna be careful anymore. There we go, now we made it. All right, Clockwork Kazooie egg. I'm gonna go through here. And don't be surprised, this leads us towards another switch. This one says 8. All right, so we got an 8 now. So where's that? Put that on the thing. There we go. 1 blank 8 4. Okay. And funny enough, where you want to go over here, all the way close to where the secret safe is, because on the other side, which apparently the game's showing that you can actually get over there with Banjo-Kazooie. I just want to show this off here. Little hole through here. Continue the clockwork bomb all the way over. And we hit this switch. That had a 9 on it. Oh yeah, 1984. I should have remembered that. It's a real rare date. Ha, funny. 1984, rare date. Clever. There we go. We got ourselves another Jiggy. Very cool. Now then, that is everything with Kazooie. We have nothing else we need to do. Hey, you jerk, get out of here. Anyways, we're done with everything with Kazooie. It is now time to play as Banjo. So let's go over this way first. This is the first area we want to go to. For over here, this leads us close to Mumbo's skull, which once again, I approve of the new paintwork. It looks really nice. All right, we want to go up this way. Now, you're probably thinking the first thing we want to do is go over this way to go upside the thing. We don't actually. We don't want to go towards the giant cheese wedge first. Instead, taking that cannon cloud makes us land here. A big, big jello castle. Very nice. We want to go inside. Now, funny thing enough, I've actually tried this a long time ago. You can actually get a Clockwork Kazooie egg to come in here. Unfortunately, the Clockwork Kazooie egg doesn't jump high enough to reach that, so that's unfortunate. Are we? Okay, I wasn't sure if we were in or out of the castle or not. But anyways, with the help of the cannon once again, we go high into the sky. And we land right back beside Mumbo's skull. All right, now it's time for us to go inside that giant cheese wedge. Ooh, let's get some health. I mean, realistically, if I need some health, I can always just, you know, do the sleeping ability. All right, so these thorns you can't go over, but now we can. Now you gotta watch out for that bee. That bee is also gonna be a problem, so I'm gonna just be careful and not get hit. Okay, good, we didn't. This little transformation here makes it so we can get the Jiggy back in Grundy's Industries. That one that I kind of I showed you the secret way of getting it. Yeah, that's what you need it for. So it wasn't until the last world where you would have been able to get that, and that's why I kept saying that's normally known to be the last Jiggy people collect, seeing as it's kind of out of the way. But anyways, Now we're over here as Banjo. Where we want to go is up here. We're gonna avoid, well, I mean, these leaves don't really stop you, so I'm not too worried about that. But this is where we want to go into, and funny enough, you actually could not go in here as the bee. It would have been cool if you could have, but no. Anyways, inside the cheese wedge. Now, one thing you might notice about this area, you got an air meter here. Your air is gonna slowly start going down for how bad this place smells. What you want to do is you want to stay on these onions with all these spikes on them. And we're going to keep waiting until we reach over to the edge over here. I'm going to hop on this. And we'll wait for this one to appear. Get close to us at least. And, no. Okay, you technically you take the cheese wedge till it reaches the other side, but you can go over here and grab it. Well, all right. The green Jinjo family is complete. They'd like you to have this. Well, there we go. We got the last Jinjo family we're going to complete. Is also the slowdown here is unbelievable. So we're going to face this way to stop the slowdown. Yeah, the last Jinjo family we're going to complete is the purple one. Which that tends to happen a lot. For once. I mean, I've had times where also we got another Jiggy here. Not that I have anything against the purple Jinjo family, but man, there are a lot of times where I wish the last Jinjo family I finished wasn't a purple one. It happens all the time. It's like when you realize the white Jinjo, the one that you're supposed to find in World 1, kind of like the first indication of like, hey, if you complete a Jinjo family, you get a prize, that sort of thing. And it's the kind of the same kind of feeling I have when it comes to this, where I kind of wished it wasn't the last one we got or the first one we finish when it comes to the Jinjos, but it tends to be, the white Jinjo tend to be the first family we finish, and the purple tend to be the last one that we finish. At least for me, that tends to be it. All right, well, we got some feathers here. Very, very, very nice. All right. I think we're going to show off one more thing before we call it quits. We've got one more thing to do as Banjo, and we're going to do exactly that. Actually, okay, no. We're not going to end things when I'm done my segment with Banjo. For there is another thing we can do. So, where we need to go, inside the central cavern area. Oh, I'm not going to grab that set of notes yet. I'm going to save that for the very end, because that is the last bundle of notes. So you can go ahead and grab it, but I'm not going to grab it just yet. Instead, I want to go over here, through this little doorway here. The red doorway. Because everything around is all red. So we're going to go here. Going this way, we come out here, and hey, he changed his house back to red again. Man, Mumbo really likes to change his house. Anyways, coming up this way. Oh, hi. All right, I thought that was going to get me there for a second, but I guess not. All right, you. Let's go. Take to the sky. This is why we wanted to do Kazooie section first, just to get these guys hatched and ready for Banjo. So, we got one more section of the beanstalk to take care of, and if you remember, this actually, if we go all the way up to the top, brings us to an old familiar face. Look who it is. Ah, there you are, Furball. Event 2 is the sack race. Find a sack from somewhere and race me to the finish line. There we go. I see you have a sack, Furball. Fancy a little race across the thorny course? Dang right we do. Let's do this. Now I'm going to be taking the shortcut here. I think you need to take the shortcut in order to win. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Take the little shortcut here. Just be careful not to fall, which I have before. Whoa. I have fallen before, so just be careful here. We're just going to keep going. And funny enough, I'm going to show this at least. For some reason, if you go near the edge, yeah, it automatically ends it for you. So you can just hop off the edge and there you go. It's over. Okay, I was worried there for a second. What? You must have cheated. You ain't won yet, furball. See you around for event 3. And the last area is over here, close to where Mumbo's pad was. Now, actually, we could go back the way we came. Actually, I don't think we can. Can we? I think so. I think there's a special, the plant cannon is down there. If we take this one actually has a bit of a cool thing to it. There we go. So if you take this, listen carefully. We almost go high enough to a point where the music stops playing. So yeah, you can really tell how high up in the world we are. And now for the fun part. God, I love that, the fall proof ability. It's so helpful. Right, now we got one more challenge to do with Mr. Fit. This section will require Kazooie. You can try this with Banjo and Kazooie, or just Banjo. It ain't gonna work. You need to just be Kazooie. So, where we wanna go is over here. Alright, gonna watch out for any surprises like that. I'm gonna stay away from them, and I know there's one enemy up at the top area. So we're gonna avoid this guy here. And what we wanna do, over here, the very edge, grab your running shoes. The second time only in the adventure where it was needed to get a Jiggy. The other time was to get an anti-honeycomb piece, so we only have to use this thing 3 times, I think a total of. I see you have your running shoes on. Do you think you can beat me to the finish line and the gold medal? Dang right we can. Let's do this. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Off we go. Yeah, Mr. Fit is really fast. And there we go. The race is done, and we won. I lost. I can't believe I was beaten by a bag of feathers. Take my medal. I'm off to the gym to train for next season. And there we go. We got ourselves another Jiggy. Cha-ching. 3 more. Only 3 more left to find. And funny enough, there's only 2 in this world. And then the last Jinjo. But I think we're going to save that on the next part. So next time, Banjo-Tooie, let's get those last remaining Jiggies. And there's a few more things I'd like to show off before we end things off in the next part. See you guys then.